everyone, and welcome to my very first video update. My name's Anthony and I'm the new head of outsourced telesales for Virgin Media, working with our partners in the Philippines. Some of you guys may be familiar with me, and I may have met you already. I've been involved with our outsourced partners since 2011, working mainly with the home movers operation in Sitel. But I've also been involved with the broader telesales team since last July and was made permanent in this role in November of 2013. I'm absolutely delighted to be heading up the outsourced sales operation. I first visited the Philippines in 2011 and was absolutely, genuinely blown away by how passionate you guys are, by how enthusiastic you are, and just how capable you are as well of delivering the numbers that we ask you to deliver on a daily basis. I know that comes with its challenges, but again, you guys have been fantastic at it. It's with a great sense of pride that I undertake this role. I think in 2013, both Sykes and Sitel hit the 5-year birthday with Virgin Media, and I think that goes to show just how strong the partnership is, how successful that we've been together, and it gives us a great platform to keep building. Okay, so before I go on anymore, what I want to do is introduce you to the rest of my team. Some names that you'll be very familiar with, some names that you will be less familiar with probably, so here goes. First up, we have Mandy Media Snell. Mandy has been an outsourced relationship manager for over 2 years now and is currently leading our inbound media operations for acquisition, cross-sell and upsell in Sitel and Sykes, and also our home moving operation in Sitel. Mandy has a superpower like most of the relationship managers, and Mandy's superpower is that she's a magician. She can actually make you disappear or turn into a frog if your numbers aren't where she wants you to be. So beware of Mandy, although if you're doing really well she may come and give you a kiss and turn you back from a frog into something else, but that's up to you to decide whether that's a good thing or not. Next up, we've got Katie Outbound Todd. Katie's been with you guys since day one and has been involved in outsource for over 5 years now, so a lot of experience there. Katie is currently heading up our outbound media operations in both Sykes and Sitel. Katie's superpower is that she's able to manipulate the dialer to manipulate time. So if our numbers are great, she can make things go even quicker, or she can slow it down so you can enjoy the moment, or she can literally freeze time and you guys can just get stuck forever trying over and over again to hit your numbers until she's satisfied. And if you know Katie, you'll want to keep her happy. Next up, we've got Kenny the Changeling Brown. Kenny is in his 2nd year with us now in an outsourced relationship capacity, and is now responsible for our outbound mobile sales teams in both Sykes and Sitel. The reason I call Kenny the Changeling, and the reason that's his superpower, is he comes in many different forms. As you will have seen, Kenny loves to get dressed up. Some things more controversial than others. What I would say is that if you ever see a lovely, beautiful princess coming your way, it could be Kenny. If you ever see an evil supervillain coming your way, it could be Kenny, and it probably means your sales per hour needs a little bit of work. He comes in many different forms, so just keep your eye on Kenny. Next up, we've got a new member of the team, Simon the Graph Wardle. Simon has been responsible for lean changing processes in some of our onshore centres for a number of years now, and is now jointly responsible, continuing in that capacity, but also working with you guys in the Philippines to essentially look at what we do on a daily basis, how we do it, and then try and make things better and implement change for you guys. Now, the reason that Simon's called the Graph is that if he ever tries to stop and talk to you and you stood for more than 5 seconds, you may turn into a pie chart. So be very careful around Simon. Very helpful, but can be very dangerous. Next up, we have Mandy the Heart Cartwright. Mandy is our outsourced support manager, and again has been with the team for a number of years. Mandy's responsible for pretty much every line of business, to be honest with you. So if you work in our outsourced partners, at some point Mandy will probably have an interaction with you, even if you don't see it. Her and her team are responsible for all of things like our reporting, things like our processes and our flows. Again, Mandy has a hand in most of that, so even when you don't see Mandy, she's there and she's lurking. Mandy's superpower is her big heart. She is the heart of the team. She's one of the loveliest people you will ever meet, but don't get on the wrong side of it. I've made that mistake and it can be bad. And last, but certainly not least in the team, we have Rob the Cheese Robson. Now, Rob loves to think he's funny, Rob loves to think he's charming and good looking and handsome and all the rest of it. We'll come on to the rest of his superpowers later. Rob's been with us again for 2 years. He is now responsible for our inbound mobile operations. And I think, like I alluded to, whilst he thinks they're his superpowers, I think he needs a little bit of work on some of those, so I'll let you be the judge of that. And if you've been the victim of one of Rob's cheesy grins or cheesy jokes, I sincerely apologise. So, that's the team. I think as for me and my superpower, what I'm hoping to be able to do is just continue the great work that's already been done with you guys, and to engage you more and support you even more to keep delivering the great sales numbers that you have been, stretch and do even more in 2014, and work on things like the Heartbeat Light. Now, you guys filled in the Heartbeat Light survey for us last year, gave us some great feedback, and I just want you to know that your feedback has been heard, and we'll be working on an action plan throughout the year to try and keep up the engagement with you guys, work with you even closer in 2014, and make our 6th year our best year. I think some other great exciting news in 2014 is our digital Sykes and Sitel, where you'll get the chance to interact with our products and our propositions in some brand new spaces that are really exciting, and start bringing the living room demo over to the Philippines. I think the last thing I will then touch on with you guys is the Edge. We have the upcoming Edge trip in Palawan, which is going ahead in just a few weeks, so I will get to meet some of our top performers out there. The Edge continues again. We're into our 5th year of the Edge now, which runs throughout 2014. It's live now. You can probably earn double points right now. And we've also added some twists into this year's Edge to make it live all year round as much as we possibly could. So I'll see you guys in just a few weeks. Following the Edge trip, I'll be out and about in the centres coming to see you, so do say hello. Say hello to the rest of the team when you see them. And whether you want to talk about their superpowers or not, that's up to you. That risk is entirely yours. I'll leave that one with you guys. And the last thing I will do is sign off by saying, and bear with me while I try and do this, Palam, ipagpat, uloy ninyo ang meandang trabajo. Now, I hope I just insulted anyone wrong. Hopefully that's right. I'll let you guys give your feedback when I come and see you.